lifting. 1, 2, 3.
Wave me with your little Pembrokeshire finger.
We are rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. Sorry, Pembrokeshire finger. Okay, well, hello. Now, this is really exciting. We are off today to meet a lady called Jules King, who is a long-time friend of Bluetit director Makala. I've never met Jules before. And she is an adaptive athlete. Whoops, hang on, let's just manoeuvre this one.
Check you out, just rolling with it today.
Oh, I am just rolling with it today. I'm such a professional.
Aren't you, Jess?
I am. Yes, so back to Jules King now.
Who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing today? I'm wearing soup trousers.
Nice.
I'm in a H&M top. Very lovely merino underneath.
Okay.
An aqua scarf that I got from Croatia, which I really like. I've got my Bluetit socks on and my Crocs. I've got my Crocs on, my trusty Crocs. There was a whole row of Crocs last night. It was lush.
Fan. No.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Shut up about my Crocs. As I was saying, there's a whole row of Crocs last night down in Gelliswick. It was lovely. There was a beautiful array, all with those lovely little gibbets in them. They were marvellous. I love a Croc.
And I do apologise. I cut you up. You're about to tell us about Jules, and I always ask Mum who she's wearing. She is usually wearing something quite
Well, when I go swimming, I'm not incredibly impressive most of the time, although I would say my soup trousers are very, very impressive. I love my soup trousers.
They're one of a kind.
They are they literally are one of a kind. Bespoke made for me by the lovely
Pembrokeshire.
In Pembrokeshire, yes. And they are my favourite. So
Go
I think
on,
they're becoming a staple now because wherever I go, I'm wearing my soup trousers.
You are,
so
yeah.
So Jules King, this wonderful lady who was not diagnosed for an awful long time, and so was just in a lot of pain, didn't know what was going on with her body, eventually was diagnosed with Parkinson's and given the correct medication, and she started to see an improvement in her conditions, which were pretty horrific. She was in constant pain, she was in a wheelchair. And I'm going to ask her then, what was it that when did this switch happen, that she was at the lowest point that she could ever think that she could be in, to bronze medal holder in the World CrossFit Games? How did that happen? What happened from this lowest point you could possibly be in to bronze medal holder? Oh, it's going to have to be a manoeuvre here. Oh, I hate this manoeuvre. I can't be doing with this one.
I'll let you manoeuvre.
I just can't be doing with it.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, you need to move that camera a little bit because you're
sorry.
I can't be doing with that. Oh, see, and now I got someone behind me who can't reverse.
I'll cut this. Cut. Okay. I was about to say, can you remember where we got to on this?
So yes, I can just about remember where we got to on this. I was talking about Jules and how I'm really interested to know how she went from being at the lowest ebb that she could possibly be in to becoming this bronze medal holder in Texas this year in CrossFit. I just think she's fascinating. I said I've looked at a few of her YouTube videos, and she fascinates me because she's very much kind of do or die person. I think she is. That's how she comes across, as come on, let's just do it. And as you know, I like that kind of person.
You do?
No fuss and nonsense. And she was asked in one of her YouTube videos, about Parkinson's, and she just says, well, it's just Parkinson's. And she doesn't say it, she doesn't then burst out laughing, or, she wasn't looking for any reaction from it. She just said, well, it's just Parkinson's, and it's not going to define my life. I just thought, oh, you're my kind of woman. You're just, I know, she's your kind of woman as well.
Yeah, I followed her for ages.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
At the moment, I feel a little bit starstruck, I just kind of think, I just love her YouTube. I love the way she comes across on social media, and I think she's amazing. And then, she's a bronze medal holder. And in 10 years, she's gone from walking into the gym. She's part of the CrossFit Pembrokeshire crew, and she goes to their gym in Haverfordwest. I think you call it a gym, their centre. And she talks about them just being her family, and they talk about her on YouTube very fondly. she's obviously very much loved by them, you know. And then when she arrived there, in one of the YouTube videos, it's got her arriving there, and they were saying, you know, they CrossFit is for everybody, they say, but obviously it can be more of a challenge for some, particularly people who are unfit when they turn up there, and for people with disabilities. And so you can tell from the way that they talk that they absolutely adore her, and they're so impressed by what she's done, as am I. So that's why I'm looking forward to talking to her, getting it from the horse's mouth as such. Not that you're a horse, Jules. I mean, I've never met you, so I couldn't possibly liken you to a horse, now could I?
No, but
like that,
horses are great.
Yeah, you'd love that,
Yeah.
wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. Yeah.
If you like horse content, guys, head over to Ella Horse's channel.
Yeah. No, we're not on the subject of horses.
Yeah, let's so.
I like the way I slipped that in,
Yeah,
just to turn it round to you.
Now, instantly, I feel a lot more comfortable. Just like I'm home, like this is my stomping ground, like I'm free to talk. So yeah, Ella Horses, head over, give me a cheeky follow.
A cheeky follow.
Like, comment, subscribe. On that subject, have you thought of your outro?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Stop it.
Actually, yeah. I mean, how could you even wonder?
I was.
Had I thought of my outro? I mean, that bothered me so much last week that you just put me on the spot, and I couldn't come up with anything. Is what bothered me. Not being put on the spot. It's the fact that I didn't have some spontaneous.
Drum roll.
No, because that's not good. It's not the outro now, is it? This is the intro.
Okay, we don't get a sneaky peek.
No.
Sneaky peeky.
No.
Cheeky sneaky peeky.
No, you can wait till later. Do you know? But thinking about just talking to you, which I am now, of course. I think I might do one with you.
An outro?
No.
Oh.
I think I might do a vlog with you. I am, do you know what?
Do you know what?
No.
Go on.
No, shut up.
Go on.
No,
Go on.
shut up. I'm not blowing up your trumpet.
Go on, I'm
blowing
blow up the trumpet.
No, but, I mean, these vlogs are, I mean, what I'm hoping to get out of them is interesting people talking about themselves, and if there's any kind of cheeky links to...
Horses.
No, not
horses!
To community, cold water swimming, you know, finding courage that you never knew you had, whatever, you know, then that's great. So I'm gonna turn that camera on you. I am.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about you. I am. Why not? Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, now I feel like this needs to be something we discuss off camera, so...
Did I just put you on the spot?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh dear. Anyway, isn't the weather nice again today?
Oh, my goodness me, the weather here.
We've had, the last time we had this weather too, it was a bit more overcast last time.
A bit more overcast. We were a bit bothered last time because it was very misty.
But it was really still, wasn't it?
It was really still, and it's like, I mean, I love it. Obviously I do. This is a real bonus for us because we've had a pretty crap year. I mean, awful winter last year, not a brilliant summer, have we? But of course, you know, being a Pembrokeshire girl through and through, I'm thinking, oh my goodness me, what's coming next?
I know.
It's just calm before
so as you go
storm.
cycling down a big hill, wondering what's going to be on the other side, what are you going to cycle up?
So I'm loving it, but we've now had it for nearly a week, and so that for me is like, oh, this is going to break, and it's going to break big.
Storm and brewing. So maybe the next one we film, guys, is going to be torrential.
Yeah, that'll be yours then. We'll have you galloping on a beach in a Force 9.
Yes.
You know,
I do love riding in the wind.
Yeah, with your 360 camera waggling over there behind you somewhere.
Anyway, we'll see you at the beach.
Oh yes, it's going to be a lovely, lovely swim.
Right?
I'm all right. Yeah, apart from the fact I've made a slight rookie error. I mean, I'm not sure I should admit this on camera, really. You know.
One sharing is caring.
I forgot my swim bag.
Is it your first time? Is it?
Yeah, it's just bothering me slightly because I've had a few moments this week where I've forgotten some major things. You know, like your postage bag. Well, that was last week, but you know, major.
1
things.
week's all right. 2 weeks, grey area that.
No, this is the second. This is the second this week then. Not forgetting, but what I did the other day, I I left my car door wide open in a car park on a beach with my my delightful Mulberry handbag and Mulberry purse and iPhone sitting on top of this open handbag. So actually this is the second blip this week. But this one, forgetting your swim bag. I mean, this is a bit serious. I mean, oh, there they are. I'm admitting something on camera here. I forgot my swim bag.
Good job, I got a spare pair of bloody bathers.
Well, thanks.
You got a spare pair of knickers?
Yeah. Well, we don't need knickers. We don't need knickers, do we?
Do you not?
No, but do you know, as I was saying to you, I'm getting a bit worried about this what's going on up here. I'm getting a bit old now, Jules. And I'm going to embrace it. Because what I said to Makala last week, because she's a young un, of course, compared to me, she's now just going to have to follow me around everywhere. And so they're all going to be picking things up, going, don't say anything to her, don't tell her, because she gets really mad when she knows she's been. And so there's going to be Makala and Jackie and everybody with armfuls of stuff running behind me like this. Going, don't mention it.
No, I'll be picking up after you and bloody Jackie. Coming down.
So you're going to spring down now, Jules. Some kind of
Little backflip.
CrossFit move.
No, like what's the springy animal?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Powerful. We were looking at names for our team last week, and we were looking at some of the most powerful female animals in the world. Kangaroo was one of them.
It was.
So there you are. Come on, kangaroo.
If only there was like a slipway.
If only there was a simple slipway, Jules, to get down. You know.
This is the introduction. It's Mum's forgotten her knickers, and you just like to backflip your way down to the beach. I think it's brilliant.
Isn't this a brilliant introduction to
It is.
the medal-holding world champion crossfitting? She doesn't just walk down the slip.
Oh
like
gosh,
the rest
no.
of us.
No.
Really pleased to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
And your, what do you call it? Or your happy legs?
We're very happy.
Are they very happy?
We're very, very happy. We always are. Taking a bit too much medication this morning.
Oh, excellent.
Fire.
Now they're going to fall over, freeze in his spot, or
Yeah.
just jump up and down.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all there is. That's the only options.
Okay.
Oh God, she can have a little pressure then.
I'll just start talking. So, when did you two meet? Because I've heard an awful lot about you, Jules, from Makala. So how long have you two been friends?
Too long.
Yep, yeah, that's all right. That's fine. I completely understand that. I've been friends. Yeah. Next, moving on now to the.
She knows too much about me to not be my friend.
We met because I was coaching after our seals, and Jules' son was swimming with my son Dylan
Yep.
and Jack. And I always saw Jules up on the top, but some days she'd have a wheelchair, some days she didn't. And she always looked a bit lost. You know? Yeah.
A bit like that
a bit
rabbit in the
lost.
headlights.
And we just got talking,
Yeah.
didn't we? And we just
Yeah.
clicked. Don't know what it was. It was just like, I don't know, we were almost like we've been friends forever, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then of course the kids were swimming together and they were friends, and then she'd have my kids in the summer holidays.
Yeah. They pushed me in the
Yeah,
wheelchair.
they used to fight
So you
over-
were in a wheelchair then?
Yeah. Yeah, I was. In and out until, and then just before I got diagnosed, I was in it permanently for about 2 years.
Yeah, it's going to be about 10 years I've known you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were in a wheelchair, but you didn't know why. You didn't know
No.
what was
No,
affecting you.
they thought I had ME.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
But you kept on then persisting to try and find out because you weren't convinced it was ME. Is that?
Well, I wasn't convinced it was ME, but I didn't. For a few years, I just accepted that it was ME because they told me to go home and treat it like flu
Okay.
and stay in bed for a year, which, when you know me, you know I can't do because I'm just bounce off the walls. Yeah, and then I went into hospital with the DVT, which put me in pretty much a cabbage state.
Yeah.
coming out of hospital, needing 24-hour care. Couldn't even scratch an itch. This one even fed me.
Remember that day? Yeah.
I wouldn't let anyone feed me, but she just picked up the fork and shoved it in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I had no choice. But
So you had no choice.
Yeah. She couldn't fight me off, she couldn't move. Okay, I'll eat.
shove it in.
Yeah.
And then I was actually visited by an occupational therapist, and she turned around to my mum and she said, "That's not ME, that's something neurological." And and then my brothers paid for me to go private, and that's when I got my diagnosis.
So that must have been, well, I'm not going to say a relief, but it must have been.
It was a relief. Like, everyone asked me this, what did you feel when you were told you had Parkinson's? And it was relief.
Yeah, okay.
Because I had a name for what was wrong with me.
So you were then put on medication that...
Yes, the miracle medication.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went from cabbage, not being able to move, to one tablet. I didn't notice the difference, but my mum said I was easier to undress. And then in the morning, I took another tablet, and hey presto, I was walking around.
That must have been incredible.
It was a bit insane, to be honest. I was on the phone to my brother going, "Guess what I'm doing? I'm walking round." Yeah. Crazy, wasn't it?
So on one of your YouTube videos, you said that you went to Ironman. You went to watch Ironman with a friend. Was it that friend?
This was my
Or
friend.
she was in Ironman, or she was the friend
She's
you were
gonna
with?
cry, aren't you?
She was in Ironman.
She's gone.
No.
No. Okay,
No,
you were there
she-
together. You say you were there together, and the pain was unbearable. And
Yeah.
your mum took you home, and you thought, well, that's the last time. On your YouTube video, you say that's the last time I'm going to see a tree, and then you woke up the next morning, and you were surprised to wake up.
Yeah, because I seriously thought that was the last time I was going to see my mum, everything. It was, tough day, because she's gone, I'm gone now.
I'm going.
But when was this? Was this before you were diagnosed with
Yeah.
Parkinson's? Yes.
This is before.
So then you woke up. You didn't think you were going to wake up. What was it then that led you to be that person who was in the wheelchair? I know then you had the medication, that was working for your Parkinson's. But what led you to go and do CrossFit? Because it's not, for most people, watching, it's not something. It's not something they go, oh yeah, I describe myself as a cabbage, and then the next thing I'm going
Lifting
to a CrossFit.
weight.
Yeah, lifting weights, really heavy weights.
Very heavy.
Yeah,
A bit too heavy.
yeah.
No.
What was that made you? What got you into that?
Because doctors said I would have spasticity all my life. I wouldn't get much better than I was after diagnosis, because I was still quite spazzy. And
Was.
well, yeah, I still am. I've undone my lace leg with the happy legs. I was always really sporty, so I was desperate to get back to sport, and decided to rope this one into the triathlon, because I joked to my doctor and said I could do a triathlon.
And what did they say?
He said, "No, I don't. You can't. It's not physically possible."
I love it.
So I did 3.
And when she asked me, I was like, I'm fat, I'm in my 40s, I'm really unfit, there's absolutely no chance. But we did it, didn't we?
We did. We did. We ran across there
Yeah.
So triathlons led
to CrossFit.
to CrossFit.
How they led to CrossFit was because I got bored of running, cycling and swimming, just those 3. I always
Falling off
need to
your
be
bike.
challenged, didn't I?
Fall off your bike all the time, didn't you?
Constantly.
I'd be
They
cycling.
wouldn't let me have the clippy pedals, because I'd probably go like that. I'd stop and forget to unclip
You would.
myself.
And I'd go up a hill and I'd look back and go, oh.
You must be quite interesting actually then in a triathlon because, you know, I know it's not all serious, but cycling along and then someone just goes boing. People be like, oh my goodness me, she's fallen off her bike. You go, no, I'm fine, mate. Honestly, I'm fine. Just help me up.
Well, here on this triathlon, wasn't it? When Jules is in pain or worried or stressed or something, she heaves. So, like the first time we got done by a weaver fish, wasn't it? She was walking up this beach going, oh, and I was just laughing, and then the following year I got done. But we were here, and she was heaving, and the fellow who was in transition was going, don't be sick here, don't be sick here. I was going, she's not going to be sick, it's fine, she's just a bit stressed. And then what Jules hasn't said to me, when we were running around, everything was just incredible what the training that she'd done, and we'd actually got here. But she passed out twice on the run. And I wanted to pull her off, and we were like, no, and she's going, don't let him, and she went blind.
I couldn't see.
On the triathlon?
On the run, yeah. I turned to my brother and you, didn't I? And I said, guys, I can't see, it's black. And they were like, do you want to carry on? And I said, yes. And they hooked me under their arm and just
dragged the blind person around the...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bit cruel, aren't they, really?
Perfectly normal, but it actually explains quite a lot more about Makala now than, yeah, okay.
I had a good start.
So, yeah, now I understand you a little bit more. So you did your triathlon, you got tired of doing the three things.
Yeah.
And you went to CrossFit because of your daughter?
My daughter entered me into a competition.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Oh, that sounds familiar, doesn't it, Ella Rose?
And she was like, I think you can do this, Mum. And I was like, okay, give it a go. And the weights were so heavy that I picked up the dumbbell and went straight back down to the floor with a bump, just like that. And from then on, I got a love for it because it always challenged. There's always something new to learn, and like handstand walks and
So you joined the CrossFit gym
CrossFit Pembrokeshire, yeah.
And they welcomed you?
Yeah, Sam Fennick welcomed me with open arms. And I was no different. Everyone accepted me really quickly, and just there's actually a reel on my Instagram of us with resistance bands.
Yeah.
Me and resistance bands don't get on. And they're all like pulling their arms, and then you see me go flying. Nobody flinches. They all just like carry on about the exercise, and like I'm going, I do love a challenge.
Yeah, well, I gathered that, Jules. Yeah.
It's a challenge being your friend.
And you say on one of your videos that you're good at running, but you're not good at walking.
I'm a graceful runner, really graceful, but can't bloody walk.
So did anybody else go to the adaptive World Championships or the World Championships with an adaptive category?
No, this was the adaptive CrossFit Games.
Yes,
so
okay.
yeah.
So your CrossFit family, for want of a better word, we're obviously incredibly proud of you.
Yeah. That makes me a bit emotional.
Well, I get it. And your actual real family as well. Obviously, your daughter was with you.
Yeah, she was.
I'm surprised you weren't there, Makala Jones.
Yeah, where were you?
That was very unlike you to miss an opportunity to go and support somebody.
I was part of the triathlon era. I mean, the CrossFitters. She keeps telling me that I got to join. It's like
she is. She's joining next week. Yeah.
Well, I know. Do you know? After watching some of your YouTube stuff this week, it did actually cross my mind. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't done it. You have tried.
Do you know you can just spend the time on the floor with me?
Spazzing out with the bands.
That's where I spend most of the time.
Flicking each other with bands.
Pick up the bar and then pa-ding.
It did actually appeal to me.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, come
I
next
used to
week.
do loads of stuff. Ellie used to be an aerobics instructor, so I supported her for however many years, didn't I? And I used to get myself into all sorts of problems, and that's why I started triathlon, was because of Ella, because she wanted to have a go, and I thought, well, if she's doing, that's how I started most of my sports, because of my children. Not cold water swimming though. No, that was all me.
That was all you.
All me.
Yeah.
Because you do actually say in one of your videos that you turned up totally unfit, and as I was saying to Ella in the car, I saw photographs of you before CrossFit in the wheelchair, and then there's photographs of you now, and it's like, this is a different woman. I mean, it is a different woman. I mean, obviously it was a different woman, because there you were in a wheelchair, and there you are on a podium, you know, getting them out. And so it is two different women. And you mentioned in one of them that you turned up incredibly unfit. And
incredibly nervous too.
And very nervous. Of course, you were, but they didn't. They just said, hello, come in.
Yeah. They are honestly the most beautiful community ever. The triathlon community is very similar. They all like embrace you, but CrossFit, they're just part of every part of my life. Yeah. They don't just help me in the CrossFit, they help me in all areas of my life.
Right.
They are amazing.
CrossFit then,
yes,
Makala Jones. I mean, we need it. Oh, come on. Come on now. It's not like you. Oh,
I nearly died.
Yeah. I'm
You can do CrossFit.
I'm quite shocked that you're not there supporting your lovely friend.
Shut up, you.
So I think that you take Jules swimming. I know cold water is beneficial to you, but you know, Jules goes swimming with you.
I support you.
Yeah, I'll come.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday or Thursday, 7 o'clock.
Tuesday, we're not here, but we can do Tuesday.
You'd have guns like mine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you getting your clothes off, Jules. I'm looking forward to having a look at this
Well,
body.
this leg is a bit kiffed at the moment.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. You can
just focus on that leg. Everything from that angle.
Do you get different spazzy legs depending on what?
No, it's just because my knee injury that I've got a...
Is that a CrossFit knee injury?
No, it's actually osteoarthritis.
Ah, okay. So that's something that you've got to deal with.
Yeah, it's all right. I've dealt with this.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it seems to be your attitude for everything, isn't it?
I'm one of those annoyingly positive people.
I love that. I love that. Isn't it great? It's just...
Well, life is for living, and why not be happy? Yeah. Like, everyone has tough times. Everyone does. I definitely have them. Makala hears all about them. But generally, I'm always happy.
Yes.
And life is for living, isn't it? And enjoying it, having a party.
They might be saying at CrossFit in a few weeks' time, though. Fuck, bringing those two fucking Bluetits along.
No, honestly, they love it. And if it all goes wrong, you can just sit on the floor with me in the corner.
You know what?
I'm
not scared of many things. Well, I'm scared of a lot of things, but I'll have a go at a lot of things. But the gym and weights and CrossFit.
Yeah, see, that's
if I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Do you just do your own thing?
No, it's not a commercial gym. It's like a class, and you all get sweaty together. And
but on different machines.
Not always a machine. It's like you can be on a barbell, you can be with dumbbells.
You can be walking on your hands, Mum.
You can be on the rig. You'll be doing bar muscle ups.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know what that is. But
You can be on the rings. You know, like the gymnasts on the rings.
But there's somebody telling you to do it.
Yeah. And you do as you're told.
This should be where the plot develops.
Do you know what I started, right? So about a year ago, I had a list of 100 things I want to do before I get back in the wheelchair, because that is going to happen.
Is it?
Yeah. We won't talk about that today.
No.
But I started this 100 things. So the first thing, I can't remember what I've done now. I did wakeboarding.
Yeah, okay.
You know you're meant to stand up like this? I was like that.
paddleboarding, didn't you?
Yeah, I did paddleboarding, and I'm going to do slack lining.
What?
Slack lining. You know, that bouncy elastic line, like a tightrope walking.
Can I come to that one? I need to do that.
But the flat.
Yeah, thank you. That was amazing.
We won't try that again. No, and I just like 100 things sounds a lot, but in the space of 20, 30 years, I actually think it's really, really, really important that you go out of your comfort zone?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I really do.
Yeah, I do. So no, and so do we. We do agree with that, don't
Well,
we?
we go in cold water. That's out of our comfort zone.
And I do. And as much as when Makala says, "Oh, I've got another channel we're going to swim. Oh, it's amazing. Here's the form. Fill it in." I'm like, oh, please let her go away. And I love it.
I feel like that about her as well, because she's just as mad and getting me into trouble with stuff.
But it is on the night before. You are. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why I'm so scared? And you shit yourself. And
I like that.
Yeah, and all these
yourself.
things happen to your body that you never knew were going to happen.
Jump it, burn.
And then you do it. And then the day after, you're like when we did the channel and 8 o'clock the next morning, I'm a channel swimmer, channel relay swimmer. Where?
I'm just going shopping to tell everybody.
I'm going shopping.
And you walk into the shop like, we are the champions.
Yes, we do. And that's why we do these things. Well, it's partly why we do these things, because yes, they scare us. But my goodness me, that feeling afterwards, or even during whatever you're doing, it's bloody great. Remind me of this when I go into CrossFit next Tuesday night.
Challenge yourself always.
Yeah. Let's get in the fucking water then, shall we?
Let's do it.
Oh, well done, mate.
Thank you. Well done, you. No, not me.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Can I just have
I'm squished by the boobs.
Yeah, nice.
Old lady boobs.
Thank you. That was awesome.
No
Thank
problem,
you.
Thank you.
I'll get that woggle to you via Makala, and then you can give it a go. I mean, it is bright
give it a
pink
try.
with a Bluetit on the end of it, but you know.
Oh, well, I'm a
looks like a big, looks like a big. Well, it is a big pink penis shaped
Oh,
thing.
actually,
And you can just
bang
bang.
with it.
It's a triple purpose. You can lie back on it, you can rest on it, or you can ride it. So it's quadruple purpose, or you can hit people with it. So, Jules.
Oh,
You
no.
got a Bluetit now. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
Nice one. Oh, that was just. Gosh, like I said to you when we left the beach, why can't. I mean, we're all different, aren't we? And thank goodness for the fact that in this world we are all so different people. But wasn't meeting her just the loveliest thing? And I mean, I love the fact that she obviously you could relate to her. She gets on with animals better than humans. She has a very steely, competitive core, doesn't she? Which you have, and all of that kind of stuff. But I just, why can't all people be that attitude, that have the attitude that she has? And as you said, if one could bottle that attitude, that way of looking at life, feck me, you'd be a millionaire if you sold it. A lovely lady. I just really enjoyed being with her, and it was so lovely. Go on.
That I was just about to say that did just remind me. Some of the language in this video, everybody. Don't know what we're going to do yet. Whether we're going to just leave it in. If we have, then you'll have heard it, or beep it out, and you'll have a good idea of what it was. But yeah,
I thought it was in context.
it was in context. I'm not telling you off. I feel like we're going to have to decide: is this channel PG or not? I assume not.
know. I'm really not. I'm really good at it, but I can't remember.
Well,
what
what was nice though is that
But it was
when you were very much yourself around her then, should I say, because that is you in real life.
Okay, yeah, that's true actually.
Vulgar.
Thanks for that. I wouldn't have said vulgar. I would have just said vulgar. I can be. I can. Yeah.
But
No,
you were very much yourself
you're right.
with her, and she brought out your
vulgar side.
yes, but also your I just know you liked
loved
her because you were
I
you were
did
bouncing
like
off each
her.
other and you were vibing with
I
her.
really liked her. She was so easy. She was just.
She
one
was
of
lovely.
those
I really
people.
liked her too.
She just.
You do something silly and she'll do it back. I love that in people, you know, and because let's be honest, when most of us grown-ups are a little bit, like we swear and we drop innuendos in company that we're comfortable in,
Yeah, we do.
And I find this, I'm a wedding photographer as a profession, and I often try and sneak in a couple of swear words early on in the day with the bride or bridesmaids or whoever I'm with, and just see how it lands.
Yep.
Just to see if we're friends, because I feel like once you get into swearing terms, you're vibing, you're away. But I do feel like you have to be quite comfortable with someone's company before you start swearing, and you started swearing quite early in this one.
Did I?
Yeah. So you were obviously very comfortable. You liked her. I knew you liked her.
Right till the end. There was a few times where I thought I was being very, very good. But okay, I'll take it. I do the same. Whenever I do a talk or I do something with Bluetits, because I drop something in and I see how that pebble lands. And if it doesn't land, then I don't carry on.
I think your pebbles landed with her.
But I think it did. I loved her. I just love people with that attitude to life.
Yeah.
And then when we went into the sea, as I said, she carried on with a few more little things that a lot of people might bring up right at the beginning when you meet them. You know, when I nearly died, that one time I nearly died. She just kind of casually brought that up in the sea. And yes, it's on the thingy camera that I had, but you know, she brings that up an hour after I've met her.
Yeah.
I love her. I think she's lovely.
Yeah.
Really liked her, and I'm really glad Makala was there, because I didn't know that her and Makala went back so far.
No, I thought that was lovely.
Yes, they are really, really good friends, aren't they? And in the sea, she was talking about, you know, when Makala said that she wouldn't, or when Jules said she wouldn't let anybody feed her, and then Makala comes in, and I can see Makala doing this, can't you? All right there, how are you, love? Oh, you haven't eaten this? And it goes, oh, I know I don't let anybody eat. Oh, too late, you know, whatever. And in the sea, she's talking about that she chokes, and she said she comes out with that, you know, she nearly died because she didn't realise that the choking was actually going to kill her, and she said it was probably comes from that time that you fed me, Makala. You know, that lovely inappropriate humour. And you know, we were talking about how when you're really, really good friends with people, how sometimes you are inappropriate with each other or with each other's disabilities or whatever, and then other people around you hear what you say and they're horrified by what you've just said, but of course you've said it to this really good friend who gives you the dirt back in equal measures, you know. But they were very much like that in the sea together. You could see that they spent a lot of time together, so it was really nice, I thought, having Makala there, because their bond is obviously...
And just so this vlog doesn't become 6 hours long, which is lovely.
That's so rude.
It's a little bit rude. I do apologise if anyone's found that rude, but this one loves to talk and I have to edit this. And you have to watch it. So, anything else you'd like to add about perhaps where this vlog is going or what might be coming next time? No? Okay. So you're happy with everything you've said? You can say more. I'm just saying, just don't just chat to me because the camera is on and we're just having a little convo here and people are... No? Okay, I think I'm in trouble. Okay. Let's have it then. Let's have... I mean, I feel like this has really cut you off now. I wasn't cutting you off entirely there. I was just going to say, is there anything specifically about today or next time? Okay then, let's have your... sign off then, is it?
Stay salty, bitches!